All right, so the mint bed is starting to come back. All these stalks that you see all the way through here, that's all mint. It freezes back each year and then starts coming back. Oh, it smells so good. Just walking through here smells so wonderful. And it's kind of intermixed with some henbit, which that's another recipe that I'm already working on. But we needed some fresh mint for this recipe. And so I'm out here to harvest some of this beautiful young mint that's just coming up in here and get this put together. And I brought scissors, but I don't really think that I need them. I think that because these are so tender, I can just pinch them off. Who is that? Hi, kitty. Come on, kitty. It's Damona. She's wanting to come and join. Hi, kitty. Hi, baby. How you doing? You just want to smell like mint? Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Say hi to everybody. Hi. Okay. I've got mint to pick, and I don't want cat hair in it, so go away. So I've brought it in. I've got it in the dehydrator. And to be honest, I've already dried quite a bit of this and ground it up, but we're going to do some more. So I'll get this dried and then we'll get it ground up, and then I'll show you the next step. All right. So once my leaves are dry, I simply crumble them up and drop them into the jar. Now, if I want them finer, of course I can use the coffee grinder or I can use the Vitamix. It doesn't really matter. But because this is for an infusion, good old hand crumbles work the best. They work just fine. I'm not going to worry too much. I already have some in here that's already fine ground, but this is an infusion. And the little pieces are fantastic for infusions, but this is very, very fresh, and I actually included a little bit of the stems in here as well, so that they can release their wonderful botanicals into the oils as well. Now, if you're interested, now you can buy peppermint anywhere. There are lots of big distributors online that you can get peppermint, and that's terrific. But I am going to make it available in my shop. I love peppermint tea myself, so I'm going to be offering this. You'll be able to find it in my shop. So if you're interested in peppermint that is completely organic, on a place that has been organic for over 40 years, has never had chemicals used on it, I have that. Okay? All right, good. So to this, we're going to add some oil. We're going to completely cover. And I always stir, make sure, get all those air bubbles out. We want to make sure that all of the matter is saturated with the oil. Now, I've heard some people say that they put their infusions in a sunny window. Please don't do that. I don't think a lot of people realize that many herbs are destroyed by UV, by sunlight. So if you want the warmth of the sun, then make sure that they're in an amber bottle or some kind of dark glass. That'll help protect them quite a bit. The heat isn't what does the damage. They're not going to get that hot unless they're sitting on a hot tin roof in the full sun. But you're not going to, generally have any issue with that. But don't expose them to the light. It's not good. The light destroys a lot of the natural constituents. It truly does. All right. So this, I'm going to just sit this one on the shelf and it'll be opened up in about 60 days. But fortunately, I keep this on hand. So I'm going to bring out my peppermint infusion and we're going to put this soap together. Although the mold that I'm using looks nothing like this, I could make a mold out of these, but I'm getting away from what I wanted to talk about. But my mother collected glass figurines. She had quite a large glass menagerie, actually. There's a movie of that name that if you ever watch, it's kind of a depressing, sad movie, but it is about someone who collects glass animals. My mother wasn't that sad, but, well, in some ways maybe she was. But nonetheless, she collected glass animals. And I've never showed these to another person in my life. As a matter of fact, these live on shelves in what was once her old bathroom inside a cabinet. So I don't think anyone has seen these in 20 years except me. So I thought I'd show them to you. But they're like little animals they're made of glass and they're painted. Like this one has little flowers on it. See, it's got flowers painted on it. And they're signed by the artist that painted them. And they're really cute little things. And she had them in all sorts of things. This one's a little elephant. Isn't he cute? A butterfly. Yeah. Only reason I'm showing these to you, let me zoom out now a little bit. There we go. Is that I was reminded, I was getting ready to make this soap and I got out the molds and suddenly I thought, I wonder if whatever happened to that rabbit of my mother's, the little painted rabbit. And I went in there and I thought about it. I thought, oh yeah, it's in that old cabinet. So I went in there and I started pulling these out and I just thought I'd show them to you. And some of them are quite lovely. See the little horse? Isn't he cute? Yeah. I don't know what to do with them. I just keep them. Like I said, they live in a cabinet. I need heirs. I wish I had kids to leave this kind of stuff to. I love this little frog here. If you've never seen, I used to do frog videos about the magical frog soaps that I made and how they kind of took over my life. I'll leave a link to those in the description. If you've never seen them before, you might want to take a look at them. But this was part of that inspiration. But another little elephant painted. Aren't the little flowers? It's got some kind of little gemstone stuck into it. But all these are, they're all signed by the artist and things. She really liked this kind of stuff. And my partner at the time collected elephants, so she ended up with some elephants too. I had a Cairn Terrier, so they didn't make a Cairn Terrier in this, but they did make a Schnauzer, so I guess she thought it looked close to my Cairn Terrier that I had at that time, and she got this one for me. So this was a gift she actually gave to me, and I ended up with all of this stuff. When people pass, we end up, sometimes stuck with and sometimes joyfully. But I will tell you that many of these things have weighed down my life for a long time. Everything can't be a keepsake, and so I may end up listing these and sticking them in my Etsy store and just get rid of them. I've got a lot of them. This is just a few of them, believe me. I did want to bring them all out, but I thought I'd show them to you. Thought you might get a kick out of them, but that's it. So on to making the soap. Right. So I'm leaving the bunny here for good luck. I don't believe that much in luck, but hey, maybe I'll learn to believe, right? Okay, so I'm gonna actually start adding my lye solution to our goat milk. And I'm only using goat milk because I don't know anything about rabbit milk or even how to get it. I don't know that I would want to try to milk a little bunny. Right, so I'm just going to start breaking it up a little bit so that our lye solution can get moistened with the goat milk and start dissolving it. Melting. I think I've said dissolving in other videos too, and it sounds silly. We're not dissolving the goat milk, we're just thawing it out so that it can react with the lye solution, with the lye, and combine with our oils to give us a delicious minty bunny soap. I have my lovely peppermint infused oil here, and here I also have my other oils and butters here. These are the usual suspects. There's this one has avocado, olive, of course coconut, some shea butter, and some cocoa butter, a bit of sweet almond oil, and castor oil. So the bunnies are free. Aren't they fun? I always like putting these together. They make me smile. They smell wonderful. The mint infusion, which is bolstered by a little bit of peppermint essential oil, I think makes them just a minty joy to behold. And I think that the algae makes them just a charming sort of an Easter green. I really like them. I think that they came out quite nice. What's your opinion? I could color them, but the truth is, the first time you'd wash with them, it would just wash away anyway, and I think they're pretty charming the way they are. Can you imagine a group of these gathering in the bath? I can. I hope you enjoyed this, everyone. I had a fun time putting them together, and I've got so much mint this year. Every year it doubles, it seems, and that's okay. It's such a delicious thing. I love drying it, and I love peppermint tea. And I will have that in the shop too, if that's something you're interested in. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you so much. Goodbye.